How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Double Pebble. So, by the time you guys see this video, most likely I'm already at the national championships competing, under the invitation of one day Tom Feldown, who has the misconception that I'm actually a decent player. Now, I have to admit I'm not a noob player, but I'm just average, so I don't know why that I ended up with the national championships. Alright, I'm so gonna embarrass myself. I might break some record for number of goals conceded. Anyway, you guys still need your review video, which I understand that a lot of people enjoy watching and I enjoy doing as well. Anyway, while I get my ass handed to me by the legends at the national championships, you guys can enjoy this review video, alright? So today we are looking at LP Cristiano Ronaldo. Before we go into the stats analysis, because this week he has the live boost, so we have to analyze his stats on FIFA Addict. So let's now go over to FIFA Addict. Okay, so here we are at FIFA Addict. So Cristiano Ronaldo LP, and let's analyze his stats. Now at first glance you can see that he's got almost every single every single attacking stat is above 80. Okay, the only non-80 ones are the goalkeeping one as well as the defending one. So that makes him really crazy. I think he's the only player in our server that looks like that stats wise. Like every single attacking stat is above 80. His speed is lightning quick, 89, 90. So that is very, very quick. Agility is very good as well, 88. Ball control, dribbling, very high, above 90. Crossing is also decent in the event that he ends up on the wing, when he drifts to the wings, for example. Short passing, 81, but not important. Finishing is very good as well, 87. Long shot is very, very good, 93. Positioning is 85. So the EC one and the World Best one has much higher positioning. Vision is 82, but he's not really an assist maker, so that's not very important. Reaction is good, 88. Shot power, obviously, he can really trash a ball into the net. Volley, free kick, penalty, all these are very good. His heading and his jump are also very good, which is as expected of Ronaldo. Very good in the air, superhuman jump height. If you have watched his documentary. Stamina is decent. Strength is also quite good, 83. Balance, 85. Basically, if you look at his stats, it's insane. One big difference between this and EC and World Best is his aggression. So this Ronaldo has very high aggression, which means that he can chase down the defenders and jostle for the ball very, very well. Work rate is also very good. I think this is the perfect work rate for a striker. 3-1, minimal defending, maximum attacking, and there's not many players with 3-1 work rate for strikers. Okay, so that is something to take note of. This version, he can play as a striker in the sense that it is written there, but generally I only use Ronaldo as a striker. Don't bother wasting him on the wings. He can do a job there, okay? In fact, he can do a job anywhere, but you are kind of wasting him on the wings, okay? Okay, let's now compare the LP Ronaldo and the EC Ronaldo stats. Right, as you guys can see, LP Ronaldo is definitely an upgrade to EC Ronaldo. Okay, almost every single stat is much better, except finishing, which is 3 less, and then positioning as well. The EC one has much better positioning, better jump, better reaction. Other than that, strength, speed, agility, everything else, LP is better. In terms of style, right, the LP one has one particular style that the EC one don't have, which is tanker. Tanker means that he is much stronger physically, and if you look at the strength, there is indeed a difference by 3. So technically it means that the LP one can take more damage as compared to the EC one. Other than that, everything is about the same. Height and weight are exactly the same as well, which is 1 cm and 4 kg lesser as compared to the World Best one. Because if you look at the World Best Ronaldo, he's 186. I have no idea how can he become shorter. And then 84 kg. Now weight is important because it allows him to put himself about more. Okay. Now let's not go into the in-game analysis right now and see how LP Ronaldo performs in game. Before we go into that, I just have to point out that I had some problems with my laptop. As you guys know, I'm using a very old laptop, If there's any sugar daddy, sugar mommy there, please sponsor me a laptop. Anyway, I had some lag issue while recording this week, and I didn't realize that until I re-watch all the videos, and the gameplay is not as smooth as I would like. So I hope that you guys can still enjoy the highlights, but I've already rectified it hopefully, so that the next video onwards the gameplay will be much smoother. Alright? Okay, so first thing, Ronaldo is Ronaldo, alright? You guys know his strengths and weakness, but I'm just gonna highlight for the new players, alright? First thing, super fast, 89 sprint, 90 acceleration. If you add in your coaches and your team colors and your enhancement and whatnot, it's going to be super quick. And he has life boost often as well, and that will just make him even faster. Very agile for twisting and turning, to be honest. And you couple that with his high dribbling and high ball control, it makes him a really good dribbler. Okay, he can take the ball and he can just dribble past 2 or 3 players, and that is coming from an average player like me. If you've got someone like Suzuki or you know, Hibidi, who can play with skills, right, he's absolutely crazy. As expected, he's very strong in the air. I mean, that is what we know from Ronaldo. He's got superhuman jump, and if you add in his natural height, his heading, his strength, his balance, he's really good in the air. Okay, and I have no idea why, but sometimes he seems to be able to outjump really tall defenders like Mertesacker, like PK, you know, with his supernatural jump. And there's a good strength to him as well. This is, I think, likely because his strength is higher as compared to the EC one, and also because he has the tanker style. Of course, style does not affect the gameplay, but he is strong, definitely. In fact, even if you use the S16 one as the EC one, they still feel strong. Ronaldo generally is strong physically, upper body strength. Right? This version is also much more aggressive as compared to the other versions stat-wise. So he can jostle for the ball. From defenders, you know, you can harry them and then win balls from them. Finishing is very good as expected. You can finish with his left foot, right foot, head, any parts of his body. Very clinical. In fact, he scored 10 goals in 6 games for me. Of course, 2 of the goals are giveaways by the keeper. But then again, 10 goals in 6 games, regardless of how he scored the goals, and that includes 2 hat-tricks, which is reminiscence of the real Ronaldo. That is the real Ronaldo's rate in real life, and he's able to translate that into the game as well. 5-star skill will definitely come in handy. You can do your scoop turn, which I like to do a lot, your bola C turn, rainbow I like to do from time to time. All these skills will come in very useful when it comes to one-on-one with defenders or tight situations. Okay, now in terms of weakness, I would say there is none really, because I cannot find a single weakness for Ronaldo. If any of you can find a weakness for Ronaldo, drop a comment below and let me know, because I have no idea what is his weakness. Of course, if you put him in defender, then no choice lah, of course. Overall, he is 10-10, to be honest. 10 out of 10, perfect. I've said many times, he's the only perfect player in the game with 0 weakness as far as I'm concerned. There is no other player in the game with no weaknesses, okay? He's the only one, so 10-10 to him. But is he worth it? I would say no, because if you look at the price, he's currently about 630 million. 630 million, while the EC one is about 300 million, so that is half the price. Make no mistakes about it, he is a very good player, Ronaldo, LP Ronaldo. But 600 million for +1 is really crazy. This is because, you know, if you compare his stats side by side, you know, if you look at the numbers, of course you can see that the LP one is much better. If you compare the World Best one to the LP one, of course you can see the World Best one is better. But if you use them in game separately, you really can't tell the difference. Ronaldo is Ronaldo. He's fast, he's strong, he's good in the air, he's agile, he can use tricks. All these are his characteristics, regardless of his version, World Best, LP, EC or S16. All of them can perform very well in game, and I've used all 4. In fact, I've used a lot of Ronaldo. 14 World Cup, TOTS, S16, S15, S14. I've used so many Ronaldo, and all of them seem to be able to do the job equally well. You know, he's able to win the ball in the air a lot. He can beat his defender in the foot race. He can skill his way through defenses. So I really think that there is no point to get a LP Ronaldo. I would rather you use the money and get a +4 EC Ronaldo or +5 EC Ronaldo. In fact, if you don't really have a lot of EP, go for the +5 S61. He's able to do equally well as well, alright? And that is all I have for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope that I don't get destroyed by the legends at the national championships. And don't forget to subscribe. We're very close to 2,000, just like 10 more subscribers. And then we'll try to aim for 5,000. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you'd like to see more review videos. And I'll see you next time.